Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in once again. Now this video is all about the new Royal Enfield 450 Himalayan. It's a bike which I'm really quite excited about. I received the press release today, and at the moment I do actually have the Himalayan 411 in the garage at the moment, which I will be bringing you a full review on in due course, and some other videos as well, including an off-road video. I've never kept it quiet that it was a bike which I appreciated, and I think it's opened a lot of doors for people. I think it's given people the keys to have an adventure on a motorcycle, and also it kind of opened up green lane adventures for people as well. And of course it was made famous by Itchy Boots and a few other people as well, and that did spread out to adventure wannabes as well. So going back to the Himalayan 450s, it's a new bike from the ground up. However, it does still hold some of the 411 features, such as a 21-inch front wheel and a 17-inch rear wheel. The tyre sections are wider on the back. We have upside down forks on the front, ride-by-wire throttle with riding modes as well, a 17-litre capacity fuel tank, so out of a 450 I'd imagine you probably get around 70 miles to the gallon at least out of that, but we will soon see, and ground clearance of 230mm, which is quite impressive considering that the seat height is adjustable as well. The front headlight is now LED. Now I have said in the past that I do like Royal Enfield using traditional sort of candlescent bulbs in their bikes, because if you do get a problem then it's a matter of a few pounds to change the bulb and chuck the old one in the bin. So pros and cons there, but the LEDs do make a lot of sense. They are brighter generally speaking. We have a new 450 engine. I've been waiting for a new engine from Royal Enfield for a while now, because we've had the 411, we've had the 350s and the 650 range. With this engine, it's known as the Sherpa 450 liquid cooled engine. It now has a 6-speed gearbox, so it should be a bit more relaxed and more capable of doing faster speeds and faster roads. The intake airbox is now under the fuel tank, so if you do get a problem or you tend to drop it in water, then hopefully it's going to be a bit higher up and out of the way. We now have a tripper dash, which basically is the tripper nav in the actual dashboard itself, and we also have a range of accessories as well, including a taller screen, engine bars, which I think in the past the engine bars have been not very strong, so hopefully these are made a bit better than previous engine bars on the 411. Headlight grille, touring mirrors, whatever that is, radiator guard, engine guards and rally protection as well. Also, while we're on that, we also have the panniers and the top box as well. Now, some of the things which really jump out at me about this bike and why I'm so interested in it is mainly the layout of everything. I just like the way that they've got that horizontally opposed shock there on the rear. We also have a small hugger on the back as well. I guess it would have been nice if that was slightly bigger to cover up the wheel a little bit more, but then it's a styling exercise then, isn't it? Exhaust is very small. You can see the catalytic converter down the bottom there. We have quite a flat looking, kind of comfortable looking actually from here. Rear pillion seat as well. I think it comes with a rear rack as standard, which is fantastic. Spoked wheels, so I'm guessing those spokes won't be stainless steel, but I think that they might be tubeless tyres. I don't know yet, we will soon find out. I think the engine looks brilliant on here as well, nice and compact, powder coated nicely. And again, with the front wheel here, we have the Mudguard with an extender down there already on the bike, which is something which a lot of other brands don't seem to do, is to get that rear wheel hugged properly, so you end up getting all the mud flying up all over the front of the engine there. So they have done that, so that's superb. A small screen as standard, and overall compared to the 411, it's a bike I can look at and I can think that looks really nice. And most importantly, this bike does come with switchable ABS. Being able to turn that back end off makes such a difference, and is a major selling point for any green lane motorcycle or adventure bike. So compared to the 411, I think that was always a bike which you bought with your mind. It was always a bike which you kind of bought it because you wanted to do green laning. It wasn't about the looks, whereas this new 450 has the looks and also the capability as well. I know what a lot of people are going to be thinking. They're going to be thinking that this has a lot of technology on it. I would agree. You know, for being a Royal Enfield fan, it's always nice that they built bikes that were simple and uncomplicated. That being said, I think that they have drawn the line here in the right place. They haven't gone overboard with it, but we do still have the rider modes. I think it's nice to have the navigation to make it feel a bit more comprehensive for adventure travel, because that is what they are gearing this bike to, aren't they? They are gearing it for all roads and no roads, as they say. It does that well, and now we have the adventure touring part in the bike as well. So for people like me who never really took to the 411, I think this 450 is going to bring in a new market, a new grade of people as well. So at the moment they haven't released the price, which is a bit frustrating. As with all bikes these days, they kind of drip feed you, which frustrates a lot of people, including myself. I can't stand all these videos where they do a little video and give you a little shady look at a bike and you have to kind of guess and squint at the screen to see what it's going to look like. So it'd be nice if we, you know, it's a shame that we don't have the information on price. But I'm hoping, and this is a tall order considering we have Showa suspension and the whole bike is set up really nicely, but I'm hoping it's going to be around 5.5 where it starts. Now that would be a very good price for this bike. But that being said, we have to take into account that we do have the navigation, the fly-by-wire throttle. It's a new bike, switchable ABS, so they would be within rights to knock this out at £6,000. But as soon as you go into £6,000, then you're going to switch, you know, 25% of people off straight away. Whereas if they keep it under £6,000, 5,000, you know, even if it's 5.8, then I think they're going to do really well with this bike. This bike is going to sell well anyway. I have absolutely no doubt about that. And one thing Royal Enfield always do is they always get things right. They have never once let us down. They've always given us well priced, good value motorbikes, and I don't think this is any exception here. I think this is the next level of Royal Enfield, and I think it's going to be a corker. It's available in many different colours as well. For me, it's going to be the black and gold one, and I think it just looks really nice. I think they all look good actually. I don't think you can, well, I don't think I would go wrong buying any of these bikes colour wise. So I'm interested in your thoughts. Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. It'd be great if I could have you on my little YouTube journey here. I have done quite a bit for Royal Enfield already and made some videos which I'll put some links to at the end of the video. So do take a look at my channel, there's lots to see. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.